Man, thank goodness for Wikipedia. I looked this song up before I hit play, and then I noticed that it's from a Deep Purple cover album. It came out in 2012. You almost set me up, Robert. I got Smoking Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with a cover of Lazy by Deep Purple, but it is by Joe Bonamassa, Jimmy Barnes, and Brad Whitford. They did this in 2012. Santana was also on it. Santana covered Smoke on the Water. Iron Maiden did Space Truck, and Metallica did When a Blind Man Cries. So basically all the big metal artists of, I guess, the early 2010s came together and did a tribute album to one of the best metal acts of all time, which is Deep Purple. So we're going to be listening to a cover, obviously, and it's got a video with it. I don't know exactly if it's associated with the album or what, if it's its own thing, because it kind of looks like its own thing. Or I guess we're going to see. The title is just Lazy, Jimmy Barnes, and Joe Bonamassa. So I don't know if Brad Whitford is there or not. So thank you to our Alpha patron, Robert K., for another great pick, I'm guessing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are not. It really helps. Lazy, Jimmy Barnes, and Joe Bonamassa. Deep Purple cover. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh wow, is that them? God, that organ is iconic sounding. Whoa. Whoa. Hell yes. Joe does a great Richie, man. Lineup. I want to know. was trying to find the lineup. Ooh, that bass. So good. That's not fair. Oh. That was sick. Come on. Fuck. Wow. Wow. That was excellent, bro. Absolutely excellent. Robert, that was an excellent pick. And give me 1 second to figure out the lineup. So I found out Michael Rhodes was the bassist. Joe Bonamassa on guitar, obviously. And then I believe the guy on the Hammond B3 was Jimmy Barnes, if I'm not mistaken. Man, I think Deep Purple would have been very, very pleased with that cover. That was exhilarating, to be honest. They let that Hammond fly, bro. It sounds so good. It's like untethered almost. And then you got Joe's guitar just going crazy as well. That was just excellent. I mean, you can't not love that. If you're a fan of Deep Purple or just fan of, metal, hard rock, whatever you want to call it, that is just excellent. And I don't think I've heard the original. I guess I'm gonna have to do that now. And if I had more time, I would have paired the original with this one, but time is short, alas. But it's a wonderful cover. Obviously, the organ's what stands out, but the bass was thumping throughout. The guitar, obviously, from Joe, man, he is one of the best modern guitarists easily. He can morph into any style, any genre. Like, I've heard him in Western, I've heard him in rock, I've heard him now in basically metal, hard rock, whatever you want to call it, and a couple other sides of him as well. And he's a multifaceted guitarist, and he really brings a lot to the table, like in the sound. He really dominates it. He definitely has his flourishes here or there where he's like, I don't know, I wouldn't call it showing off, but he's showing his chops off. He's got chops out the ass, bro. He is so damn good. And he was a very smart pick to cover a Deep Purple song, because he does a really good Richie. You know, it points, it almost sounds like Richie, but then at others it doesn't. So you know what I mean? Like, that's the sign of a good cover, is when you put your own stamp and spin on it, but it still is very faithful to the original. And I'm guessing that this is very faithful to the original. But I don't know for sure, but it seems that way. It has a great pace to it. I mean, obviously, Ian isn't here, but the pace itself is great. The drummer was killing it. Whoever that was, he was awesome, bro. Him and the guy in the bass, they paired together very, very well. And then you had Joe and Jimmy pairing together very, very well as well. That's a lot of wells. But it's kind of like two different things competing at once, but they all meet together in the middle and make this just amazing hard rock song. There's like two different separate, it sounds like, songs happening at once. But it's just such a good, it's like pedal to the metal, full throttle. Like, there's no stopping that song. Even though that's a cover, I mean, there's no stopping just that cover. I can't imagine how good the original Deep Purple song is. I think it's off of, what album was it off of? See, now I'm going to have to look it up. I think it was Machine Head, right? That's what it was. I think that's what it said when I looked it up beforehand. And I looked the song up, and I'm so glad that I did, because, I mean, I would have known it was a Deep Purple song by the time that organ kicked in, like 30 seconds in. I probably would have been like, this is a Deep Purple cover, isn't it? Because they pioneered that Hammond sound, man. It just sounds fucking amazing. But I'd say that was probably my favorite part. But overall, Joe definitely added a ton to that as well. So it'd be the organ, the guitar is my favorite. Great video as well. Showed off everyone very. I'd say the director, they showed his name. He did everything very well. Different little camera setups for different angles and such. It showed off the band very well, and they killed that. I'm not gonna lie, that was excellent. So if you guys have any other good Deep Purple covers or any good Joe Bonamassa songs you think I'd like, leave it down below. There's a whole album of apparently these covers. Like I said, Carlos Santana did Smoke on the Water. Iron Maiden did Space Truckin'. Metallica, Steve Vai did one, Chicken Foot. So there's like different ones from this album. I might have to check that out, because Deep Purple has been one of my favorite finds on here. Like, hands down, they're one of the best hard rock, metal, whatever you want to call it, like I said, bands of all time. They slay. And I don't even use that word because I'm not young, but they fucking slay every song that they are part of. They really do. And there's always one thing that's like will stick with me. Like, it'll be the organ or the guitar or Ian on the drums. The songs will just like really stick with me, and I'll listen to it over and over and over, and then I never get sick of it. Like I'll play Space Truckin' over and over sometimes in the shower, and it never gets old. Like, they're just that good, and I really, really enjoyed that. So like I said, thank you, Robert, excellent pick. And yeah, let me know what y'all thought. If that was your first time hearing that cover, did that compare to the original at all? Was it a faithful cover, or was it not? I'd like to hear what your thoughts are. So that's it. See you later.